In this video, I reveal the top 3 starting places on the Camino Frances, guiding you through the best options based on your fitness, how much leave you've got, and the cost. Plus, 2 bonus options, shorter bonus options, that don't finish in Santiago. Now, I'm not going to lie, I struggle to know where to start this video, which is quite ironic really, seeing as it's a video about where to start your Camino. Because in theory, you can start and finish your Camino anywhere along the trail. So what I've done, I've picked the 3 main starting points where you can start with other pilgrims, plus those other 2 bonus options. Now, to help make the planning easier, I'm going to apply these 4 elements. How much leave or holiday can you take off from work? Or are you retired? How far can you walk each day? Do you have time to train? The longer the trip takes, the more money it's going to cost. Do I want a certificate? Then you need to walk a minimum of 100 kilometers. Now, this is the most well-known starting point and, well, the official starting point really of the Camino Frances in a small French town called Saint-Jean-Pied-de-Port. This is the full Camino experience and a life-changing trip. It will bring you a Camino family and friends for life, an adventure that will live with you forever. This is by far the longest option, 791 kilometers, about 491.5 miles. Walking the entire Camino Frances takes on average about 30 plus days. Fitness-wise, are you fit enough to get there in 30 plus days? If you don't have time to train, which I would recommend, it may take you longer to get to Santiago. 30 days at a rough average spend of 30 to 40 euros a day on food and accommodation is 900 to 1,200 euros, not including flights. Walking from Saint-Jean-Pied-de-Port to Santiago de Compostela will get you lots and lots of stamps, which then means you are eligible for your certificate, your Compostela. For this option, you'll be starting in Lyon, which is a little over halfway along the Camino Frances. This is a beautiful city to begin your Camino. Other pilgrims start here too, so it's a great place for meeting people and finding your Camino family. The town has good transport links, and by starting here, you get to experience the Camino before the madness of Sarria. It will take you a little over 2 weeks to walk from Lyon to Santiago. Fitness-wise, it's a shorter distance at 304 kilometers, about 189 miles. You will need a decent level of fitness to comfortably walk this in 2 weeks. So let's say 15 days at 30 to 40 euros a day for food and accommodation. That's about 450 to 600 euros for your trip, not including flights. You'll easily qualify for a Compostela certificate walking from Lyon, but do remember to get stamps in your pilgrim passport each and every day. For this option, you'll be starting in the popular town of Sarria, which is 115 kilometers, about 71.5 miles from Santiago, and the last town where you can qualify for your Compostela certificate. From here, you will pass the famous 100-kilometer marker. This section of the Camino, I'm not going to lie, can get some bad press due to the sheer number of pilgrims that start here and, well, how busy the trail is from here on in to Santiago. But it is still a Camino. You'll get to meet all these amazing people from all over the world. You'll walk through beautiful Spanish towns and you'll get to experience some of that Camino magic. So if you've only got 1 week off and you've never experienced a Camino, I say do it. You won't regret it. This will be 7 days of walking. Make sure you use both weekends either side to give you time to get to Sarria to start your journey. Training before you go isn't essential, but it can help you walk for 7 continuous days. Fitness-wise, this is a much easier walk than the other options. Walking from Sarria on the Camino Frances is the last place where you can qualify for a Compostela certificate, which is hidden away in here, and I got this in Santiago. But please remember, you need to get 2 stamps in your passport if you are walking from Sarria to qualify for one of these. Now, if you've got limited time off and maybe don't fancy the madness of Sarria but want to experience starting with other pilgrims, I've got 2 options for you. For a 2-week vacation, walk from Saint-Jean-Pied-de-Port as far as Burgos. For a 3-week vacation, walk from Saint-Jean-Pied-de-Port as far as Lyon. Both are great alternatives to the busy Sarria option. Now, these 2 options come with a warning. It can be very hard to say goodbye to your Camino family, especially if you're saying goodbye in Lyon. I mean, I experienced it myself, and I've seen other people experience it. You've been together every day for 3 weeks. Then to say goodbye as you go home to work and they go on to Santiago can be really, really tough. But even though it was tough, and I can assure you it was, I still had an amazing time. And more importantly, it inspired me to go back and walk it all the year after. When you're ready to walk your Camino, you might find yourself getting a case of the pre-Camino jitters, but never fear. For I have made a video outlining the main fears that pilgrims face before they go, and more importantly, how to hack them. So I'd really recommend giving that a watch.